Yo, it's your Marcus from Western back with another video. Today we're doing the Road to Diamond for the one and only Tech 9. In my opinion, the best SMG in the game right now. I know you're gonna say Switchblade this, Switchblade that. I like it a lot more than Switchblade. I just hate the aim shake that the Switchblade gives you. So outside of point blank range, like I hate using that gun. That gun drives me nuts. But the Tech 9, at any range, has the same recoil pattern. It feels good every time you shoot it. It's got clean iron sights. It can 3-tap. So I'm a big fan of the Tech 9. I was a big fan of the Tech 9 in Black Ops Cold War. I'm a big fan of the Tech 9 in COD Mobile. And it's an overall very good gun to use. In my opinion, I would put it as the #1 SMG in the game. Okay, maybe I'm being too nice. All right, I'll put it #2. Fine, I'll put my bias to the side. I'll say it's the second best SMG in the game. But I would way prefer using it than the Switchblade. Unless you have a pay-to-win Switchblade, like the Neon Legend, then I can understand you wanting to use the Switchblade. But honestly, no. No. Here is the full gameplay. Those were just some clips from my other games where I was frying these kids. And not every game went that way, but this one right here, I choked really hard. I ran out of ammo. That's one issue with this gun. I find that you don't get a lot of ammo to start with, so you can't go too heavy on the pre-firing and whatnot, and you can't run super high streaks, or else you're gonna have to pick up somebody else's gun. And when you pick up somebody else's gun, you never know what they're gonna have on that thing. Like I have no idea what some of these people are using. Like, what was it? Like a 48 dredge looking LMG, like the Bruin. It's got a Bruin with no red dot on it. Like, I don't understand what he's playing, but we're definitely not playing the same game. With that being said, I will cover the class setup at the end of the video. As you guys can tell, I'm using the full auto mod on the middle. I know a lot of people like to use the burst fire one. I think people who use the burst fire one are brain dead, but that's just my personal opinion. It is usable and it is fun. I just way prefer the full auto one. It's way less taxing on you if you miss shots. And I feel like it's pretty much like, look right here. Imagine if I'm trying to burst fire that guy. You know what I mean? I'll shoot 2 bursts and run away. I gotta wait for the burst delay. It's just like, no. Bursts, not it. This gun, however, it's pretty much good at all ranges. I'll say that. For an SMG to be this versatile, I mean, it's definitely a difference maker. As you guys can tell, though, I'm playing frontline, so there are spawn delays in this game mode. It does cause me trouble and gets me killed, actually, off a huge streak multiple times today in these gameplays that I've been grinding out for. Let me know, comment down below what you would prefer to watch. I did check the poll. I think most people commented COD Mobile, but Warzone Mobile is a new game out right now, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys are actually giving it a chance. I can understand. Actually, I can't understand not giving it a chance. I feel like people who are already predetermined that Warzone Mobile sucks before it even released globally, y'all are just stupid. And if you predetermined that the game sucks and you never even downloaded it, you just watched everybody else post stuff about it, you're also stupid. Now, if you've played the game and call it bad, fine. I can live with that. I think that's fine. That makes sense. Whatever. Did you give the game a fair shot? You know what I mean? You played a few games of multiplayer, played a few games of BR until the game sucks. That's really that's not rational. You got to give it a chance. You got to give it time. I got to be honest, like, people don't realize how bad COD Mobile was when COD Mobile released. COD Mobile was garbage looking compared to the Warzone Mobile release, which, if you guys are paying any attention to their social media, every single day they're addressing new issues. They literally just made a post like an hour ago covering all the community issues that have been raised and how they intend to fix them. So, like, people's phones overheating, the lack of optimization in MP and BR, too many controller players. I really love that one. I'm so surprised they addressed that. controller players being in lobbies with guys like me using thumbs on an iPhone, like, let's be honest, guys. Hell, me on an iPhone playing thumbs versus iFerg on an iPad with 8 fingers. Come on. Obviously, I'm going to kill him. But, like, come on. It's kind of not fair because I'm just that much better. Anyway, imagine me on thumbs on an iPhone versus, like, Scump with a Scuff controller on an iPad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what people are using. People are using Scuff controllers on their iPads. So that's not really, I can't compete with that. That's ridiculous. It's not even close. Like, that's completely irrational. They're pretty much playing like pubs. Like, they're just going to absolutely pub stomp lobby after lobby, and there's nothing really you can do. They're just going to dominate because they're on a controller and you're playing thumbs on an iPhone. So I would love to see that change. I think that is definitely a really, really good change that's going under the radar in the coming weeks. So I like that the controller players will hopefully be, I'm not asking for skill-based matchmaking. I'm really just asking for a little bit of input-based matchmaking. I'm not saying controller players should only play controller players. I'm fine with them being in the lobby. But I think if they are a controller player and they're good, or really limit the amount of controller players per lobby, maybe. Something like that. I just think there's too many controller players in Warzone Mobile right now. That's just my opinion. That being said, here's the gameplay though. We won 60-33. I dropped 20. I was flying. I played like 5 games in a row, and I had like 20 in back-to-back frontline games, and then I had 40 in back-to-back respawn games, like hardpoint on Nuketown. So I was absolutely cooking kids with this gun, and everybody else is using DRHs and stuff. So I stand by this gun being really, really good and definitely underrated. Here's the class setup: a full auto repeater for that full auto fire rate, striker foregrip to be speedy, serpent wrap to ADS fast. This is for S&D, and Raider stock and task force for damage range and strafing speed. Add an extended magazine if you're playing respawn, and take off serpent wrap. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.